Hey guys, Josh from SoccerReviewsForYou.com, bringing you my review plus on-feet video of the Nike Zoom Kobe 8 EXT. I'll give you guys a quick look at the label here on the box. The pair I have is a size 9.5 US, and the colorway is black, metallic silver. I'll get these out of the box so you can get a good look at them. And yes, this is the Year of the Snake version of the Kobe 8 EXT. It has not yet released in North America, but it has been released in China, which is why I was able to get a pair early. As far as the release date for North America is concerned, I expect it to come out sometime in the next month or two. No official release date has been set, and as far as the retail price is concerned, that is pretty much unknown as well. So I can't tell you too much information as far as what has been released by Nike and what hasn't. All I know is it's come out in China, and that's how I was able to get a pair early. As far as the EXT model of the Kobe 8 is concerned, I believe this is going to be one of two colorways, the first versions of the EXT Kobe's, which is essentially like a casual wear version or a non-performance version of the Kobe 8. I do have a review of the performance version if you do want to get a better idea of that shoe if you're not familiar with it. I'll leave an annotation on screen. But as far as what the major difference is, it doesn't have an engineered mesh upper. In this case, it's a leather upper, and it does have no plastic external heel counter on the EXT model. Instead, it's just basically this little piece of nubuck for show, just to look like an external heel counter. Everything else on the shoe is pretty much identical to the performance model though. You have the exact same traction pattern made out of the same material, same carbon fiber shank, same midsole, and the same Lunarlon cushioning system on the inside of the shoe. As far as this colorway is concerned, this is one of two Year of the Snake EXT versions of the Kobe 8. There's this one in the black as well as a red suede version, which I personally wasn't a big fan of. As far as this shoe is concerned though, it is so cool. I can't say enough good things about it. After seeing it online, I really was a big fan of the shoe. I knew I was going to pick it up as soon as I had an opportunity. But after seeing it in person, I can only say it looks 4 times better than I thought it was going to. It's basically a black / metallic silver upper on here, and in the light it really changes color, as you guys can see. And with the laser etched snake scales on the outside of this upper, it really does look like snakeskin. Which is fantastic. It's very fitting of the Year of the Snake name, and just looks really awesome in person. Reminds me of some of those like fancy dress shoes that I would never wear, but when you put it in the form of a Kobe 8, it's definitely my style, and I'm a big fan of how this shoe looks. As far as the laser etching is concerned, it's really high quality. It doesn't feel like you can peel off any of these scales or anything like that. And there's just so many little details on here that you can't see unless you have the shoe in your hand in person. You can see there's these little kind of triangles around the perforations in the upper themselves. And there's just so much little detail on here. All the scales are different sizes, and it really does look like snakeskin. They did a really good job, and I can't say enough good things about the quality on this upper itself. As far as the Nike swoosh is concerned, you can see it looks like it's a little bit brown, and basically they've etched off all of this shiny finish on the outside and made it basically bare leather on the inside, and they've kind of put like this rough something on it to make it a little bit rough, so it's not like soft like suede or nubuck or anything like that. It almost like it has like a sandpapery finish, and it's like a brown color, just like it looks on camera. And just goes well with the overall upper itself, I think, as far as colorways are concerned. And you have that on the Nike swoosh on the outside, as well as the Kobe logo here at the heel. As far as nubuck is concerned, you do have the nubuck here on the what would be normally the external heel counter, with the Kobe signature here in the middle. You have this one little Nike swoosh stitched on in a nubuck material as well. And the tongue itself is that same nubuck with the Kobe logo here in this rubberized black color right there. As far as the laces are concerned, you do have the wax laces, and instead of those little plastic things you have running along the sides of the laces on the performance model of the Kobe 8, basically there's like these punch outs in the upper. It kind of raises off a little bit, as you guys can see, and looks really good and just goes really well with the overall design. As far as the midsole is concerned, it's the same exact midsole as the performance model. Like I said, it's pretty much all black, and then the sole on here is kind of like a translucent smoky color. Really does look good. It's not going to yellow or anything like that, and it's not going to look dirty. It's going to be really easy to keep clean. Traction pattern is identical. You have a combination of herringbone as well as kind of like these little snake scales on the bottom, and it just looks extra good on this color because it matches the snake scales on the upper itself. As far as the carbon fiber shank through the middle, it's exactly the same as the performance model, all black, matches the rest of the shoe, and then the heel liner on the inside is black as well. I'll give you guys a quick look at the Lunarlon cushioning insert on the inside. It's again exactly the same as the performance model. In this particular situation, it is black, and of course you can see the Lunarlon on there with the Kobe logo here on the heel. That's pretty much it as far as the outside of the shoe is concerned, and I'll give you a quick look at them on feet next. Here's a look at the Kobe's on feet while wearing a pair of shorts. I left one unlaced and the other one is laced up normally. Again, it depends on how you like to wear them. As far as wearing these with a pair of shorts, I mean, they are technically basketball shoes, but I don't think this is the best pair of shoes to wear with a pair of shorts, unless you're going to be playing basketball in them. That's just my opinion, but again, to each his own. However you want to wear them, it's kind of up to you and your own personal style. As far as the shoes look, they look fantastic, especially in the light. You can see they kind of glimmer with that snakeskin pattern on the outside. And that's pretty much it as far as what they look like with a pair of shorts. And I'll give you a look at them now with a pair of pants. This particular colorway of the Kobe, I think, lends itself much better to wearing them with a pair of pants than a pair of shorts. They have that really dressy vibe about them. And again, I left one laced up normally, one left unlaced. Really does depend on how you like to wear them. I think they look good either way. As far as the EXT version of the Kobe is concerned, it does fit and feel a little bit different from the performance model. For the most part, the upper is a lot stiffer on this version than the performance model, which features the engineered mesh. And the actual fit seems to be a lot wider in the toe box and forefoot area of the shoe. So if you did need to size up in the Kobe 8 performance model, you can still do that in the EXT version, although it's not as necessary in my opinion. So if you are looking to order a pair for yourself, I would recommend going true to size. Give you guys a quick close-up here on feet. Again, they look fantastic, especially in the light. It really does shine. You get to see all of those snake scales on the shoe, which just give it such a unique look. That's pretty much it as far as the on-feet portion is concerned, and I'll leave you to my final thoughts. Alright guys, that's it for my review of the Nike Kobe 8 EXT Year of the Snake colorway. Really happy I was able to get a pair in this very unique color scheme, very unique design on the shoe, and as a whole I'm just a big fan of the look of the Kobe 8. If you are looking to get a pair for yourself, like I said, it hasn't been released in North America just yet, but I expect to see it to come out in the next month or so. If you are looking to get a pair, make sure you try and get them on release day. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck paying some crazy reseller prices, because I think that this is one of those shoes that's going to sell out in the first couple of minutes. If you do want to see some high quality images of this shoe, give you a better idea